my name is Fejois. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of watching, please subscribe on the link below and also put on your notifications. So that's the bell sign beside the subscribe link to get an alert every time a new video pops up. What are we doing today? Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be making Ofada Sauce. I've been away for about 4 weeks now. I'm so excited to be back. Okay, so I'm using the food processor to blend everything I'm going to be using for the Ofada sauce because I don't want to have it smooth. So the first step is I'm pouring in the onions in the food processor, and then we're going to process it until it's like almost blended but not smooth. And I also didn't want to use the blender because I didn't want to add water to it at all. It's easier when you just do it this way. You don't have to add water, you just blend, and then you check at intervals to make sure that everybody knows how to blend. So that's why we're doing this one. So we're going to do the same thing for the onions, the pepper, and the tomatoes. So is done. I'm putting in the green pepper. I'm not using any red pepper for this one. I'm just going to be using the green pepper. Usually I just use the green pepper and the onions, but I don't want it to be too spicy. I've been having food issues, like one issue or the other, so I'm trying to watch what I eat. So that's why we're putting pepper in we're putting in tomatoes. You can see that tomato is also a little bit green. Yeah. So now it's ready. Put your pan on it. We're pouring in the palm oil. Just going to pour in the quantity that I need, and I'm not going to eat this up. I don't like eating up my palm oil. If you're into eating it up, you can do that and eat it up for a while and let the oil be hot before pouring in your pepper mix. I didn't want that, so that's why I went directly to pour that in. And then I'm going to let that simmer for a while. So maybe, I think about 15 to 20 minutes. Now, it's simmered. You can see that I don't even think it used up to 20 minutes. I think about 10. And then there, we're going to put in all that we're going to be using now. So the first thing I'm going to be putting in is the locust beans. You know that you cannot make Ofada sauce without putting locust beans, aka iru. I think some people call it dawa and some people call it, I don't know the other name, iru, locust beans. And then we're going to put in salt and our seasoning powder. I'm just going to be using salt and seasoning powder and the locust beans, nothing else. And then after that, you're going to stir it in for about 1 minute. Stir it in and then cover it up and let it simmer for about another 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, let's see how juicy it looks. I know, right? So now putting in I'm using snail and then some part of the meat. I think it's ram meat. We just finished Ilea, so all the meat that was from Ilea, that's what I'm using to cook. So I usually like it when I dice my meat, whatever I'm putting in, little bits, like very tiny. It's usually nicer that way. Well, me, I like it that way, that every scoop that you take, there's beef inside, or there's snail inside, or there's whatever. If you want to use egg, you can also put in your boiled egg at this point. So we're going to stir in and let it simmer. I allowed mine to stay in a little bit longer because the meat wasn't too tender. So it looks. If you want it to stay in and you don't have and it's a little bit dry, you can pour in the chicken stock or meat stock that you have in the house. So look at it, guys. I know, right? It looks so yummy. I love it.